We're saying hello to Ellie. Redzy, I was wondering when you'd show up. I've got the latest scoop on the victor's spoils that our many-faced friend has set his sights on. Have you visited the Coliseum of late? No, it's been a while. There's a tourney in the works, and it's looking to be a big one. The Mithril Cup, sponsored by none other than Amaja and Sons Mineral Concern. They say that Master Figress will be furnishing the prizes himself from his personal collection. Small wonder it's captured the attention of Mr. Sticky Fingers. You are familiar with the concern, yes? It's only the largest mining interest in the Sultanate, after all. The chairman, Master Figress, sits on the syndicate and possesses such wealth that rumor has it he could buy half the realm if he chose to. He's also renowned for being something of a martial arts enthusiast. With his position affording him little opportunity to test his own skills, he settles for living vicariously through the exploits of others, hence his sponsorship of tournaments like the Mithril Cup. My colleague Gadlian is in Uldar covering the tourney as we speak. If we were to track him down, I bet he'd be able to give us something to get our investigation started. Yes, I'm a busy man. If you're looking for small talk, I suggest you look elsewhere. Not to be rude, Gallium, he's a friend of mine. Now what say you share your latest findings with us? I promise I'll make it worth your while. Ellie? Ugh. If it isn't the Mithril Eyes star reporter. Come to have a laugh at Gallian's expense before returning to pen your latest front page feature, eh? Oh, very well. Just promise you'll put in a good word for me with the higher-ups, okay? Now, let me tell you this. There's strange things afoot in the Coliseum. Bugger all! It's a travesty, I tell you! Oh, Have they lost their pants? Hutch, Hugh, Hemio, whatever is the matter? And where, pray tell, is Hutchin? The four of you will compete for the cup together, yes? I fear that an unfortunate mishap has left Hutchin in no condition to fight. We were just on our way to convey the dire news to Dower Meadow. Mishap? My arse, that was sabotage. Some bloody coward out there will stop at nothing to eliminate his competition. I swear it on my subligar. Lower your voice, Hutch. My head stings enough without your bloody shouting. Oh, here he is. Hutchin, should you not be resting your wounds? Oh, but forgive your incompetent, unworthy comrade. If I had been quicker with my mantra, we would still be 4 strong men. Do not berate yourself so, Hayemo. In victory and defeat, the Mantravilles fight as one. You bear no more responsibility for my wounds than I. The Mantravilles. Okay. Any road, I dare say I'll not be getting back into fighting Fettle by arse out of bed. I'm ready to chant some mantras. How about a lot of you? Hutchin, for you, I am always ready. Now that's what I like to hear. 1,000 mantras, and I want each one to ring over the Sagoli. Uh-oh. These are some characters indeed. The outfits are, spot on. The Mantravilles? Aye. As Hutchin tells it, they took their name from their training partner they met at the Fist of Ralga, a man they admired for his devotion and chiseled physique. Oh, that's got to be daddy. Consider me not the least bit interested. This talk of attacks on the competitors, however, of this, I would hear more. Ah, yes. I mentioned the strange things were afoot, yeah? Well, with mere days left before the Mithril Cup, a staggering number of would-be combatants have withdrawn, citing a host of curious ailments and injuries. With the list of entrants shrinking by the day, the organizers have been forced to abandon the elimination format in favor of a mass melee between what few battlers remain. The Phantom Thieves Challenge. Gladiators dropping like flies. No, this is no mere coincidence. I would speak to the individual in charge of the event. Where might I find him? Though the concern sponsors the tourney, the day-to-day organizational duties are being handled by a fellow by the name of Dower Meadow. He should be in his office with the Coliseum halls. I'll send a word to the gateman. He owes the Mithril Eye a favor or two. Splendid. Come, Redzy, we have a case to crack. Taco, thank you very much for the postal joke. Yes, quite right, quite right. I'm Ellie, reporter of the Mithril Eye. Never blinking, all seeing, you know the deal, yes? And you must be the Dower Meadow. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions about the upcoming tourney. Oh, newbie this guy. Ask away, my girl. Between the challenge from the so-called Phantom Thief and now these bizarre attacks targeting the fighters, our tourney's already the talk of the town. Not that you'll see me complaining, provided someone's still left off fight, that is. You're free to investigate as you wish, but you'd be smart to exercise some caution. Needless to say, recent events have everyone a bit on edge. Why, just moments ago, one fire almost took off another's head. Looks like we got ourselves another, Those two aren't in the entry books. Oh, no. Oh, no. And our challenger unleashes a vicious right hook from the gentleman inspector, was challenging his strength for the next attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Inspector Baradin. As efficient as ever I see. A true gentleman eschews violence. Inspector, you were thinking. It annoyed me. Meadow, I presume. Tell me everything you can about the prizes for this tourney and try to be brief. Was wondering when you might ask. Master Figurus has spared no expense in making the Mithril Cup the most lucrative tourney the Coliseum's ever seen. The victor will receive a true treasure from his collection, the Warden's Grace, a ring fitted with the largest sun sphere you'll find outside a Khan. The second and third prizes are nothing to sneeze at neither, but I don't care how many faces he's got. We've nothing to fear from this thief. The concern has hired an elite regiment of stone torches to watch over the vault day and night. Yes, just as the brass blades were so successful in stopping the thief the last time. If you want your treasure safe, go fetch them and bring them to me. And be quick about it. I haven't all day. Fear I can't do that, Inspector. After all, what proof do I have that you ain't the Mr. Many Faces in another of his elaborate get-ups? No, if you want to get your hands on the spoils, you have to claim them as any other would, in battle. As a matter of fact, what with the ranks thinned as they were, we're actively recruiting new competitors. The more the merrier, and the more lucrative, Now, where did our receptionist get off to? Over here, you slimy bugger. We've got some fresh blood for the melee. Give me a moment, will ya? I've only got 8 arms. Or are they legs? Oh, what the Wait, what? What is going on? That's not the receptionist, right? You called? I was just about to give this lovely Miss Avia the grand tour. What? Inspector Hildibrand, look! He's purple. That's what you noticed? Astute as ever, Nashu. This color, the overabundance of appendages. I smell a case. That's just my receptionist Ultros. Don't be startled now. He's an ugly little bugger, but he's friendly enough. Word has, he was one of many bizarre creatures born from a recent experiment with ancient incantations at the Thaumaturge's Guild. They were going to steal him away in a hole in the desert with the others when he opened his slobbering mouth and started pleading for his life. I just want to live in peace. I'll do anything. Anything. So the management hired him to perform odd jobs around the Coliseum. And am I ever glad they did? I tell you, this job ain't glamorous, but it sure has its perks. What a delicious morsel. I want to get my tentacles around her. Oh. Nummies. I know not who you are or where you hail from, and I do not care. If you dare challenge me, my Tempest Blade will show you no mercy. You can forget about your case, Inspector. There's only one who will claim the victor's spoils, and that is me. Ooh, I just love it when she talks tough. Now, who's the chump who's wanting to get a pummeling by my lovely little Avie? Uh-oh, not me. Though a gentleman takes far more pride in rescuing fair damsels than fighting them, I fear we have little recourse. I, Hildibrand, agent of enquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall do what must be done to... Redzy Kingslayer will be entering the tournament on my behalf. Yo. Redzy Kingslayer? You do look like a Kingslayer. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Come on. Well, bugger me with a spear. To think I'd see the day when a warrior of light stood in my Coliseum. Hear that clink, clink, clinking? That's the sound of gil pouring into our coffers when the public hears that a true Eorzean hero will be stepping into the ring to fight for the Mithril Cup. Oh, and I reckon your friend can tag along too. Show him where to sign, Nolty. What a brand is excited for it, at least. That octopus ulti is a bit creepy. With Redzy, I suppose you have a good chance as any. Now, we just need to make sure that he doesn't come down with some curious injury. That Gladtrix, Avila, was it? Seemed quite certain of her chances at victory. Suspiciously certain, I would say. Aha! I'm already 10 steps ahead of you, Inspector. That Ultros fellow seemed most knowledgeable about Miss Avila. Come, Nashu. The investigation is afoot. As much as it sounds like an amazingly productive line of investigation, I suggest that our first priority is to keep Redzy here safe. First return to Ganlion and see what else he can tell us of these mysterious attacks on the combatants. Very well, I shall leave you to the task. I have a lead of my own to investigate. Should you uncover any new information, I trust you will share it with me at the first opportunity. Strong nodders. You again? I've already told you. What? Enter the tourney, you say? Are you out your bleeding mind? I've got a suspicion or two, which I'm happy to share with you. But in the end, you have to protect yourself, you hear? So I've been asking around, and it seems that more than a few fighters who have pulled out of the tourney were scheduled to fight a warrior by the name of Avila. Oh Now, I can't make any promises, but my instincts tell me this girl is bad news. Just don't take it from me when you hear it from someone else who's crossbladed with her a few days ago. Fellow by the name of Raging Rat. Okay. Had the misfortune of being matched up with Avelia in the preliminary round and earned himself a right bruising from it. Last I heard, he was resting up back at the Pugilist Guild. Why don't you pay him a visit? This does not look like a raging rat. Raging, yes. I don't see the rat though. What the Come to have a good laugh at old Raging Rat's expense, have you? Well, you're not the first. I say, is there not a man in this entire realm with 1 ounce of sympathy? Greetings, good sir. How fortunate you are today that your guest is Hildibrand Manderville, gentleman and inspector. Now, if you would, please enlighten me to exactly how it was that you were beaten to a bloody pulp by Miss Arabella. Gentlemen, my ass. Have you not a whit of delicacy? Never you mind. Look, the records must say, I lost. But I'll admit to doing nothing of the sort. I'll shout it at the top of my lungs if no one else will. That girl doesn't fight fair. Tempest Blade? Some kind of foul sorcery if you ask me. Mark my words, that girl is up to no good. If she weren't so damned easy on the eye, she'd be rotted in a jail as we speak. The girl's Alamegan, or haven't you heard? You know how it is with those refugees. Why fight with honor when you got nothing to lose? Ooh, whoa. Easy there with the racism, my guy, okay? Chill, just because you got your ass beat. Yes, and why not disparage an entire people in the pathetic attempt to salvage your sorry pride? It's one real piece of work. Redzy, let's be on our way. Yeah, I agree, Ellie. I didn't mean no offense, miss. Just telling it like it is, as it were. Perhaps it truly is some manner of sorcery, as the fellow says. Or perhaps she works with an accomplice. She didn't strike me as the magic-wielding type. If I were a betting woman, I'd put my gill on the latter. Ah, Miss Ellie, the thrill of the chase has struck a chord with you as well. Yes, I can see it in the wrinkle beneath your eyes. In the wrinkles beneath her eyes. Oh, dude, you're gonna get a slap. We might very well make an inspectress out of you yet. I'll give you a good wrinkle, you insensitive boor. If what the man says is true, it's likely that her fellow Alamegans might sympathize with her plight. An accordance would hardly be out of the question. Yes, I can see it now. 2 unfortunate souls shunned by those around them, united by destiny and a common desire for justice. Ample appendages whirling wildly, suggesting gusts of wind flying every which way. Avila and Ulti, a match made in the heavens. Were it any more obvious, I could have solved this case without leaving my home. Incredible, your powers of deduction never fail to amaze, Inspector. What is it with you two and that infernal octopus? Mr. Ultro should still be at the Coliseum. Let us hurry before he slithers back off to whichever so he came. God, Ellie is so fed up with this crap. Shh, friend, and look over yonder. Behold those exquisite legs. Those stylish tentacles, the unearthly undulations of his squirmy, squishy body. Yes, our friend Ulti is a most fascinating creature indeed. He's such a perv, look at him. Oh my god. Behold how he carefully eyes the gladiatrix before him. What manner of mischief is he plotting? He speaks. Yes, this is most suspicious indeed. Got a little creeped out watching this. Oh ho, what is this? The girl has fled in a panic. Our friend Ulti appears to be discouraged. Look at the way his shoulders sag. Oh, how they would sag if he had shoulders. What the hell? Our quarry is on the move. Quickly, Nashu. We must pursue. He's perving again. This is going to be the thumbnail. Or maybe, you know what? Just maybe this is the thumbnail for the stream. Mr. Ulti seems to have found himself another gladiatrix. What might he be plotting this time? Look at those succulent legs. I reckon they'd taste just wonderful in a good marinara sauce. Marinara sauce. Ah, he speaks. And another girl rushes off. Whatever did he say to her? He looks so sad. Shall we douse him in lemon butter and put him out of his misery, Inspector? Oh my god. Whatever is he doing with these girls anyway? Oh, that sound effect noise just made me feel very uncomfortable. Call me crazy, but I think he likes them. Yeah, I agree. Poor misunderstood Ulti. Here we suspected him of criminal activity when in truth he was just a gentle soul luckless in love. Oh Ulti, can you find it in your squishy slimy heart to forgive us? Yes. Now perhaps we should return to our investigation. If Avelia is suspicious as they say, perhaps we should follow her around for a bit. Down Meadow back at the Coliseum should be able to enlighten us as to her whereabouts. An excellent idea, Miss Ellie, but I have a better one. Let us return to the Coliseum and speak with Down Meadow. From him we shall ascertain Miss Avelia's whereabouts, upon which we shall follow her about to see if she's indeed as suspicious as they say. Come, Nashu. The investigation calls. Ellie's gonna flip her shit. There's no way that Ellie doesn't hit Hildibrand in this episode. Don't think Uncle Ulti didn't see you following me. Oh, don't call yourself Uncle. Oh, this is so fucking minging. What's the big idea, eh? I'm nothing more than a stupid octopus. Or am I? Come on now. I just want what any octopus wants. A cute girl, untold riches, and the admiration of millions. Can't Uncle Ulti dream? Well, kids, hate to ink and run. Then again, I am an octopus. This game knows no bounds. It has no limits. Yes, what is it this time? I'm a busy man. Looking for Avilia, you say? She said something about sharing a flagon with her countrymen over at the Coffer and Coffin. I reckon you might still find her there. I warn you though, if you're smart, you'll keep your distance from that one. The poor bugger Ganlion tried to interview her for an article. Thought the girl was going to rip his head clean off. How can I put this? He doesn't seem to take kindly to being asked questions of a personal nature, if you catch my drift. That said, if you're looking for some good sparring match to warm you up for the tourney, then this might just be the ticket. I can assure you there will be no need for gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir. With my remarkable powers of espionage, we shall ascertain all the information we need, without the fiery lass even being alerted to our presence. Let us be off. Behold, the lovely Miss Arabella, just as predicted. Let us keep watch from here, so as not to set off the girl's famed temper. How many times must I tell you? There is no cause for concern. The spoils shall be mine. It may as well be writ in stone. Do you realize what this means? We have suffered and suffered long, but my victory shall mark a new era. Just as Reborn won a new life for himself in the Coliseum, I shall win a new life for our people. That prize that I claim will bolster the wealth of our people 10,000-fold. In a land where wealth is power, we will be kicked to the gutter by the Uldans no longer. And with that, I must be off to the Nawa mines to meet my sister. Miss Arabelle's self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. I deduce that my own chances of felling her on the battlefield are infinitesimal. I could have told you that before you signed up. Come on now. We have a suspect to pursue. Uh-oh. Oh, god damn it. Trying to steal Avilia from Uncle Ulti's tentacles, are you? I'm afraid that isn't going to happen. Yes, Uncle Ulti's homemade explosive will see that this is the end of the road for you. Does that make me a bad octopus? Ah, the distinctive smell of fire sand. Another one of your handcrafted explosives, I take it, Nashu? Heavens no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. Do you think whoever crafted it would be willing to give me a lesson? They're onto me. Preposterous. Could it be that the musclehead isn't as stupid as he looks? In any event, I shudder to think what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby chanced upon this hazardous object. Allow me. Heave ho! Uh-oh. You gotta be kidding me! That Maiden is mining garb must be the sister of whom Miss Arabella spoke. Let's listen a bit closer. I thought we agreed. No hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear, sometimes I think you are born solely to give your poor sister headaches. Says the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll understand that your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? I have taken all the necessary precautions. The Warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimates value its worth at some 30 million gil. Fuck! That's a good chunk of change. Do you realize what this means? Necklaces from Eshtelm's sun-silk dresses, and the luxuries you've ever wanted will be yours. Those poor little girls in shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn for the Uldan upper crust, those days are over. After I claim victory, we will take our rightful place at the top of society. I don't know, Avi. Wealth is all well and good, but when I see you stand tall in the Coliseum, hundreds and thousands cheering your name, I am proud. No matter how humble our birth, if we stand strong and stand together, this alone is all the wealth I ask for. Heglina Swan! That is your problem, Heglina. You've always been too quick to settle for less than your worth. But worry not, for your sister is watching over you. I will do this for us. Now I must return. Gods forbid one of those prying reporters overhears us. That's my Avi, unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile on you, sister, and be safe. A more moving display of sisterly love than I have not seen. And yet I fear it has afforded us little in the way of prospective clues. It would seem Avilia's obsession with victory runs even deeper than we imagined. That said, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see. Inspector, did you just hear what I heard? Look, kids, it's Uncle Olsey. He had it up to here with you. Do you think you could just fall in this spit and die like a good little boy? He's got a bump on his head now. I'm talking to you, Mr. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer. Closer. Oh. Thanks, Manderville. Not you, you idiot. No need for concern, friends. I have simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground, and I'm pleased to report that there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. Our hero. Now, shall we return to Uldar? The Mithril Cup will be starting before long, and the last thing we want after all this is to lose our bout by forfeit. Could it be? Did that muscle head dive straight into my trap to save his companions? The others seem completely unsurprised at this turn of events. Doubtless he has performed such selfless acts before. A true gentleman if I ever saw one. Oh my god. Ultros is starting to respect Hildy. No. But if you think that means I'm gonna show you no mercy, you got another thing coming. Time to break out the big guns, kids. Wait a minute. I dug 2 bits, didn't I? Come to think of it, the second one was right around... Give me a break! Yes, is something the matter? We're on something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-honed inspector senses are tingling. I feel a most fearsome adversary lurking about. Oh, it's going to be his dad. It's going to be his dad. Please. Oh. He's got 2 bumps now. This time you really up the creek without a paddle, kids. Say hello to not-so-little friend of mine from the Coliseum. He's large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry. In the world is he? I haven't got all day. Oh. 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 Daddy has arrived. My Chimera! Who is that naked fool? Father, could it be that the aura of unmitigated murderous rage that I felt was not a quarry, but you? Hildy, I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. What brings you and your friends to these parts today? Why is he still not wearing clothes? Just a bit of sleuth work, father dear. And with that, we must return to Uldar. If you've not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. Oh ho! Moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? A fitting second career for a Manderville man, if I do say so myself. That muscle-bound old man is the inspector's father? Remind me to never go to one of their family reunions. Gah! Just who is this inspector anyway? Hildy is a worthy rival if there ever were one. Who goes there? It's the chicken! There he is. Hildy, Redzy, I have been waiting for this day. Oh, Gilgamesh! Good to see you again, buddy. Well, look who we have here. You're quite the intimidating gent yourself. A friend of the inspector, mayhap? I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist, and I am not so much as the inspector's friend as his enemy. Well, that makes the 2 of us. Perk up, Gulliver, because this just might be our lucky day. Is there no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... Call me what you will, friend, but heed my words. Redzy is a formidable foe. That sounds like high praise coming from a big fella like yourself. To have such a powerhouse as his sidekick, that inspector must be something else indeed. I know not what brings you to do battle with these 2, but I warn you, you will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. And with that, I must be off. For reasons that I do not entirely understand, I am considered something of a fugitive in these parts. Redzy, I will not fall so easily this time. The chicken is the best. Well, it looks like I've got my legs, all 8 of them. But if that adventure is too strong to take on alone, I'll just have to bring a friend along. A subtly twisting ring calls to mind in the older dations of a creature of the sea. Yes, inspiration has struck. Nobody here but octopoodles. Look forward to your next life as masterpiece, friend. Or fiend. Is he gonna run? Yes! You better run, boy. Daddy's coming. What was that sound effect? Muscleheads, I hate ya! What the fuck is going on? Good heavens, chance upon father like that. I dare say it's taken a year off my life. Quite a crowd has assembled. It would seem the festivities are nigh about to commence. I had hoped to uncover more of Isavilia's secrets, but no matter. What better place to continue my investigation than on the field of battle? Good heavens, we haven't much time before the tourney begins. We must hasten back to the Coliseum and appraise ourselves of the rules of engagement. To a true gentleman, the battle is not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ, I will not lower myself to their level. Bumps on the head, chipped teeth, and one shabby-looking octopus. I tell you, they don't pay me enough for this. But that's all going to change soon, isn't it, buddy? Ah, Mr. Ultros, just the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping that you might enlighten us to, Egats, what gave you those ghastly bruises? But bruises? I fell down the stairs, that's all. Now get lost, I'm a busy octopus. You have my sympathies, good sir. Is it challenging enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8? Is there something inside your office? No, whatever gave you that idea? I'm simply fumigating the place. For pests like yourself. Now don't you have a battle to go fight? Inspector, I think there's something alive in there. That's just me, talking to myself. Yes, fun. Battered, bruised, beset by vermin, and still unable to find joy and fulfillment in your work. I say, Mr. Ultros, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. Redzy, if you would come with me for a moment, I fear the stupidity in the air may be contagious. Well, has your investigation borne any fruit? Not really. I see. Avilia seeks to win the tournament to claim her fortune and raise her and her sister out of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied that she has taken the necessary precautions to ensure her victory is all but certain. While trailing her, you narrowly evaded a series of dastardly obstacles, and upon your return, that strange octopus appears to be considerably worse for the wear. The evidence points in one direction. The Alameligan girl and Ultros are plotting together to claim the Mithril Cup and its lucrative prize. It is not as preposterous as it sounds. I've done some research on our eight-legged friend, and it would appear that Ultros has become something of a regular at Alder's taverns and houses of pleasure. Yo! I suspect that he is using inside knowledge of the workings of the Coliseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, therefore ensuring victory for Avilia and earning himself a healthy commission. There is also the matter of the Tempest Blade, that is rumored to be the source of the Alamegan girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which means that I fear your life is still in danger, Redzy. One of the guards informed me that several crates of refuse from the Coliseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane not bells ago. It is a stab in the dark, but the contents may yet provide some answers. I would ask you bring them to me. I recognize this guy. Well, let me see what you found. Now that we have here, yes, a spectacular assortment of innards and entrails, and what's this? A sack, even more foul-smelling than the gourd it was laying in. That can be believed. Look here, something appears to be written on the side. Synthgot's sundries. It would seem the merchant has had dealings with that squishy mass of tentacles. Let us pay the man a visit and have him enlighten us to the exact nature of their partnership. Welcome, welcome! What might a discerning gentleman like yourself be looking for today? Found this sack. It's a bit suspicious. I'm sorry, sir, but if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. No exchanges, replacements, or refunds. I stand by the quality of my wares, and I expect my customers to do the same. Wait now, did Ultros send you? I'll be asking the questions here. What exactly did you sell to that ungodly creature? Why, an entire sack full of gold truffles. Can you believe it? What with the impressive price and that distinctive aroma, they're only for the most discerning of customers, which Mr. Ultros clearly is, as he just placed another order today. Could these truffles somehow be connected to? No. I shall stop myself before I start sounding like Inspector Bryden. It wounds me that you would sneak off to conduct your investigation without me and to steal away Redzy here. The gentleman is not impressed. Did you find anything, Inspector? Good gods, what is that dreadful smell? Miss Ellie, I would have expected a cultured young woman like yourself to be more educated in the Epicurean arts. This is the most distinct and delightful aroma of the gold truffle. An acquired taste to be sure, but one that has won the heart of many an Uldan gourmet. I particularly enjoy them slow roasted, as my dear mother makes them. Roasted, you say? Why, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. Might I be so bold as to ask for the recipe? Just start talking about roasting mushrooms. Okay. It appears the productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let us make haste back to the Coliseum. Well, the merchant proved to be a spectacular waste of time which is in short supply. We must return to the Coliseum before the battles begin. Here's the plan, Redzy. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Arabella in combat. Until I have ascertained the trickery behind her abilities, you are to keep a wide berth of her blade. There you are! He was getting close to starting the melee without you. And I'd be remiss not to tell you that there's a slight change of plans. Another contestant has suffered a last-minute injury, and none of our very own Ultros has stepped in to take his place. What the fuck? With everyone's favorite octopus joining you two in the fray, spectators are just pouring in, and bookmakers across town are raking in the gill, which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has it that Master Fragris himself is quite taken with my promotional skills. Aye, the future's looking bright for old Dalmeda, it is. So what say you? Are you ready to get your asses kicked? Aye, that's what I like to hear. Ladies and gents, it's time for the blades to whirl and limbs to fly. Oh man, here we go. The Coliseum. Is this not why you are here? Are you not entertained? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plurocrats and paupers, open your eyes and steel your stomachs. The Mithril Cup, brought to you by our ever-charitable friends, the Amalji and Sons Mineral Concern, your concern is our concern, is about to begin. Who will stand atop the heap of maimed bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory? Will it be the tempestuous Avelia of Alamigo, Redzy the famed warrior of light, or who's that grinning fool again? Oh, that's right, Humberbatch, agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. Or will it be our 11th hour entry, Ultros, the 8-legged purple purveyor of pain? Oh god, here we go. Here I am. Did you miss me? Aye, I'd say we have a battle for the ages here, folks. Combatants, take your positions and let the battles begin! Oh, she has a sly look on her face. Alright, you know the deal. We team up and wipe out the others. Then, when it's just the two of us, I'll take a dive. Oh, they are working together. And you receive your share of the winnings. I've not forgotten about our promise. That's not a very fair starting point for her. Hey yo, hey yo. He's so creepy. Oh, they both charge in at the same time and get... Ooh. Okay, that's 3. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That must be the blade. Look at Avelia's blade spin. Why, she's a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there. They breed him tough in Malamigo, that's for certain. Manderville's like, oh shit. You are next. Me? No, no, no. Can't you tell by my axe? You don't want to mess with me. Oh, he's, what is he doing, this sneaky little fucker? Here we go, ladies and gents. When my buddies get a whiff of these raw truffles, he'll be sneezing them up a storm. Literally. Oh. Have they been roasted? Like Manderville likes them? Ah, nothing like a rich aroma of truffles. All this fighting has given Uncle Ulti an appetite. Is it time for dinner yet? Wait a minute. Roasted truffles? Oh, yes. It's all coming together. Brazen a savoury sauce, just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. There's a whole sack full where that came from. Oh. That meddling musclehead! What is taking him so damn long? The girl's gaze gives it away. Open the gate at once. Oh ho. What the fuck? Well, what is that monstrosity? Mr. Typhoon, is that your stomach I hear rumbling? Could you interest in some roasted truffle, perhaps? What fascinating friends you have, Alti. Why, just look at this charming little nose, hmm? Is he perhaps suffering from a case of the sniffles? Uh-oh. What the fuck is he doing? Could it be? Avelia's vaunted Tempest Blade? It was the monster all along? The girl played us for fools! Oh. She's getting booze. Don't look at me. It was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus. You were the one who approached me, you double-dealing fiend. Just wanted to experience the thrill of battle, you know, for my work and all. Come on, Dow, has Uncle Alti ever lied to you? What did I tell you? I knew something was fishy about that Alamegan whore. Yo, you don't need to be going to say that. Alamegans. Beggars and brutes, the lot of them. We'll give them a home in our lands, and this is the thanks we get. Send her to Garlemald for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before I get sick. But I just wanted to... My sister. I feel for the girl. Really, my little octopus heart goes out to her, but the rules are the rules, right? Now, if Uncle Alti may be so bold, I say we call off the melee and have a final showdown between the 3 remaining competitors. That'd be me, my buddy Typhoon, and Redzy here. What do you say, Mr. Warrior of Light? I just agreed to that? I wouldn't agree. Alright, that's what the crowd wants to see. Oh, Tros. Oh, Tros. Oh, Tros. Well, this is the most unprecedented turn of events, but who am I to deny the wishes of such a passionate crowd of martial art aficionados? The venue, Hally Tally. The fighters, the tag team of Ultros and Typhoon versus the Warrior of Light. Who will be left standing when the storm is settled? Be there or miss a battle of the ages. Find out next time when Dragon Ball Z nearly came straight out my mouth there. This is not looking good, man. And Manderville's just stuck in the ceiling. Great. So to review, the truffles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus's overside crony, who'd be positioned so as to appear was coming from the Alamegan girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It's quite possibly the most imbecilic scheme I've encountered in my years of consulting as an inspector. At any rate, we have no choice but to trust in your abilities now, Redzy. Let us make for Hally Tally. Oh, I see there's a few peoples here. Oh, hello, 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 hello. Whoop, whoop. Well, the tourney's turned into a right mess. With all the trouble I took preparing the constellation prizes for the melee, it looks like we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing in the spectators and the profits, I could give a gnat's ass. Now, I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when one of the 2 is the size of a small house. So here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends for the battle? Let's say 7 of them? That should even the odds, aye? Oh, I didn't see this coming. What the frick? Combatants, the final confrontation will be held here atop the dragon's neck. If all members of a team fall from the platform, they forfeit the match. Sea soup is not on the menu today, kids. Nani? I only got knocked out like 3 times. What's it again? I feel like such a sucker. Yay. Oh, so they heal each other using their own HP. And Redzy claims the Mithril Cup. Let's go! Easy peasy. Mwah. Yeah, nice. Straight in the community Discord. Good show, Redzy. Your performance has earned us front row seats at the award ceremony. This should afford us a perfect vantage point to thwart the thief. Ah, yes, of course. Come, let us return to the Coliseum. It was a battle for the ages, but a worthy victor has risen to claim the spoils. And now, let's take a look at the relic that our champion has won. Oh yeah, baby. Behold, from the personal vaults of Master Figris himself, the Warden's Grace, a timeless treasure the likes of which the realm has never seen. One that has earned the attention of Eorze's most prominent pilferer. Gahaha. Ooh. Yo, yo, yo. Above you! Ladies and gentlemen, inspectors and invertebrates. The opening act dragging on overlong, but worry not, the main event is about to begin. What? I know that you paid well for your seat here today, but I can assure you that my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now, I invite one and all to sit back and enjoy the show. Yum. Vile fiend, mark my words. You have stolen your last treasure. I swear it on the Manderville name. Whoa, hold on a minute. I think not, Hildibrand. Greg? It's always a pleasure to reunite with old friends, but your timing truly leaves something to be desired. Greg. Uh-oh. Hey, he stole it back. Redzy, you bested me once, but not today. I shall have my revenge when I pierce your chest with my spear. Do you not mean your skewer? My spear! And the chicken's gonna get the mushrooms. Wasn't me. I didn't do it. Oh my god. Run, Hildy, run! Vile thief, is there not a shred of honor in you? Return my weapon at once! This distraction is playing into his hands. Oh ho, it seems that we have an unexpected guest. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I fear attendance at today's performance is by invitation only. Oh no. He's gonna fougoir. He's gonna sneeze. Now it's raining truffles, but the battle's already... Mr. Typhoon, just a moment. I'm sure I had a tissue here somewhere. Holy shit, the chicken's still got the skewer. No way, we can't let this happen. Oh, I'm slipping. I'm slipping. Oh. Well, they're out of there. No, he's gonna get it, man. Come on. Hildibrand, do something. Alas and alack, the ring sailed straight into the hands of the fiend. Giving up so soon, are we? Those don't sound like the words of a Manderville man. Oh my god, it's Daddy. Godbert. Yes, I'm taking a screenshot. Oh, it's too good. A slow-mo jump. Yes. Oh my god. He's gonna fucking send him. But of course, brilliant father. If the ring won't come to me, then I shall go to the ring. Why, it will just be like Jalamud. No, don't say his name. we just got over that. Hildibrand Hildy or Maximilian Manderville. Skyward, as only a Manderville can. Oh my god, he's going Super Saiyan. Oh, you missed it, dude. Father, you know not your own strength. This is so ridiculous. Oh man. 997, 998, 990. The chicken! The chicken! The chicken can fly. See, is it Hildibrand or Godbert that these Mantravilles are phrasing? Yo! These legs, they look strangely familiar. Ha! Put a little too much spin on that one, it seems. Fuck, he's got it. Not exactly his plan, but who can argue with the results? Save for one thing. This ring is a fake. Yo? But no matter, I have a feeling this will lead me to the true treasure. Until next time, friends, you have been a most attentive audience. The key! Bloody hells! God, seize that fiend at once! You don't, you're just gonna despair. Yo? That's gonna explode. Damn it. The sound bites. Oh. He's gone. Nashu, don't clap for the fucking dude. It's too late, sir. The second prize, the ring of enquiry. He's gone. Second prize? What is the meaning of this? Many-faced fiend or no, the man spoke true. A master goldsmith's eyes cannot be deceived. The sun sphere is clearly a second-rate replica. Uh-oh. Preposterous. It's just the dim lighting. Yes, if you just step over here. I knew you were too good to be true as well. Let's not be hasty, friends. I can explain. Hey, he's back. I sold out my honor, joined forces with that audacious octopus, all for a false treasure. What a fool I've been. Whatever was I thinking? Don't berate yourself so, Miss Arabella. Why, it was exactly as you said, was it not? You were thinking of dear Helgelina, and nothing more. I suppose I was, and that... How do you know my sister's name? I assure you, young miss, under no circumstances did I tail you in the nano mines and eavesdrop on your intimately personal dialogue with your beloved sister. Uh-oh. You have the right of it. Blinded by the prospect of fortune and fame, I lost sight of myself and what I truly was fighting for. My honor and my sister's trust will not easily be regained, but I will not shirk from the challenge. One mystery still remains. Before the thief had identified the fake ring as a fake, he had already acquired the key to the storeroom. Clearly, the second prize, the Ring of Enquiry, was his target from the start. But why? There must be some pattern to the items the fiend has stolen. A pattern that betrays his true intentions. The Treaty Blade, Azema's Virtue, the Ring of Enquiry, all relics with quite a history, or to be precise, relics from the era of the Belier Danes. Oh ho, if that is so, the answer is clear as day. The fiend means to found Eorzea's greatest museum of Beladian history, pushing up the prices and gouging honest men out of their hard-earned coin. Doubtless another one of his cards will appear on the scene just to tell as much. Which one of them's gonna duck? Hey, the tail. Is that card huge or what the? Oh, it literally is. What the hell? He's not gonna make it. Yes. Uh-oh. Oh, there was no way that Hildibrand was gonna get away with it. And that nasty typhoon thing just fades away. I have enjoyed our little game, but all good things must come to an end. I shall claim the 4 sacred treasures and justice shall be served. So this is the thief's final challenge to us. But what are these 4 treasures of which he speaks? Where the 4 treasures of Beldeo become one, the wicked shall be judged in the blazing light of sun. She's just falling asleep. An old legend, little more than a fairy tale at that, and yet it seems the Phantom believes there is some truth in these words. 4 sacred relics of Beldeo, the Warden's justice, lofty words coming from a glorified footpad. One who's winning over the common folk by the day. If rumours are to be believed, it would seem that the tales of a master thief ruffling the feathers of the rich and famous have won the man more than a few admirers. Consider his targets thus far. An Uldan collector and her hired thugs, a trade in Morgul and the brass blades, and now a mining magnate and the stone torches. Is it any surprise that the sympathies of ordinary Uldans would lie with the perpetrator rather than his victims? Like Robin Hood? Astutely observed, Miss Ellie. Our quarry clearly harbors no small degree of resentment for the wealth and authority. Might his next target be a member of the syndicate? Perhaps the Sultana herself? Yo. Aha! Then it will be his downfall. For the greater the challenge, the higher I rise. Just a moment, if you would. There he is. Mark my words, ye of many faces, there is but one man who shall lay claim to the 4 lost relics of Beldia, and it shall be Hildibrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Oh, man. Yes, I'm sure that would inspire us all with great confidence. Oh. Yo. Was that? No, it couldn't be. Methinks Godberg may need a new pair of spectacles. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Yes. In Hildibrand Episode 5. It's a race to recover the 4 lost relics of Baldia. And the fiend's true identity and aspirations are revealed. Will Eorzea fall prey to the forces of evil? Or will our hero do what only a Manderville can? In her last vow. Man, I love Hildibrand so much. It comes together so nicely every episode. Uh-oh. The key to the next case is a mask. Have you ever worn a mask for so long that you forgot what you actually looked like? I have. This chicken is the best character in the game. And how do they freeze in midair like that? Talk about a mystery. Oh well. See you next time. Bye. Nashu. See you next time.